Okay, I'm going to put my hops in tonight. So they're my hop strainers. I don't know what you call those, what you call them now. But I've put string on the end because I don't want to put my hands in the brew. So by putting some string on, I'll sanitize it, put it in Star San first, but at least this way I can just hang the string over the side and I can pull it out, basically. I know it's genius, but it's who I am. So I'm going to weigh out some hops and get those bad boys in the fermenters. Okay, I've just put the first one of my strainers into the fermenter. So I'm looking for 40. Oh, that's not right, is it? Okay, 40 grams of citron. I'm pretty sure there'll be enough in here. Oh. I need more. Whoops. Got another fresh packet in the freezer. I've got loads of hops in the freezer. So I've got Chinook, Goldings, Fuggles, Amarillo, Citra, Galaxy, just loads. Cascade I've got as well. So right, so that's 25 now. I've lost a gram. 31, 35, 38, 40 grams of Citra. Son of a bitch. I'll take that off in a minute. Okay. Right. Oops. Oh well, a couple on the floor. That'll be alright. So, I'm not really seeing that, but they don't take up much space. They do once they're wet though. So what I'll do, I'll go and put the lid on, which is still in the bucket. And then I'm going to go and put that one into the fermenter, otherwise I'll get them mixed up and I don't want to do that. So, and that's just going to be too much work to set up a camera while holding this and not letting it touch anything else. So, yeah, I'm not going to film that bit. And Fuggles. I need 50 grams of this bad boy. What I'll do is right. Sanitized canister. Stop that. Okay. You look furious that these are going everywhere. Okay. Well, then we've got 50 grams of Fuggles. Let's go and get the case. Okay. Come on, you swine. This one's really tricky. Ah, there you go, it's locked in. So just got to keep that nice and secure. Okay, it's in. So you can probably just make out that it's just sitting inside there. Nice and easy to pull those out now with the strings. So you can see, look, I've got a bit of a leak on this top tap here. Some of them aren't that reliable, but it's okay, you don't lose much. So yeah, that's them in secondary. Right. Okay, that door's shut. Just need to pop those plugs back in. Okie dokie. So that's all secured back up. And yeah, just leave those in there for another 3 days. Happy days. So it was my little treat for working so hard today. No, not even a slight look. It's my treat for working so hard today. I've poured myself some Pineapple IPA from the keg. I have a massive problem with this brew. It's just so foamy coming out, and it's running off the same pressure as that other brews I've had in there work on. So it's just quite foamy. So I pour it into a jug so it gives it time to settle down. It is New England IPA this, so it is quite cloudy. And it is 6 months old now, so it's not quite as strong on the well, it's not strong. You can't taste pineapple on it at all. But it's Pineapple New England IPA. I was inspired by Tiny Rebel. I went to a beer festival in South Wales, and the Tiny Rebel were there, and I tried the Club Tropicana, and well, I tried a lot of their stuff, but in particular, I really like their Pineapple Express IPA. One of the nicest beers I think I've ever drunk. It is strong and just tastes incredibly of pineapple. So I tried to do it myself. It hasn't quite worked out. It's similar, very similar, but theirs is nicer. Obviously, they've had more practice, and it is their idea. So, so this one, I just did an IPA recipe. I have put way too many hops in it. Way too many. I went a little bit crazy. But next time I do it, I'm just going to knock the amount of hops in that I put in down anyway. But drinking it now, it's like the pineapple flavour's gone, and it has been in the keg for 6 months-ish. I think there's about, well, there's just less than half a keg now, but there was half a keg when I put it back in again. So I know over time, you know, your flavour changes. It just happens. But I wasn't expecting the pineapple to go. I used some pineapple essence. Got some bottles of pineapple essence. I think what I might do is put some more in next time. Although the mango IPA that I did worked out, it was a lot nicer to drink. So who knows? I might not do the Pineapple IPA for quite a while. But you know, it's a lesson learned. So I'm going to have a jump into this for you. It's nice and chilled. It's properly carbonated. So let's have a smell. Get a little bit of pineapple. That was a lot stronger before. So you get in. There's a lot of tropical smells coming off the Citra hop. I put a hell of a lot of Citra hop in this. I use Mosaic and Citra. It does smell very refreshing. It's almost like hoppy fruit juice. And as I say, smelling it, it makes you want to dig in and have a drink. I think this is about 80 IBUs. It's that strong. But I'm going to knock it down to about 50-55 next time, because I think, I had some of this last night, and I have to say, I think the hops they don't balance very well with the malt. It's too much hop. But anyway, let's have a jump in. So she's cleaning out the fridge as I'm doing a video, you know. So that's what all that rattling is and rustling that you can hear in the background. Thank you for that, dear. Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah. Yes, why don't you rustle a few more bags? Yeah. Unbelievable. Anyway, there's just too much hop. This was my first ever IPA. So you know, as a first attempt, I was happy with how it turned out, but it is just too much hop. So I think I'm going to be using probably about 60% of the hops that I used last time. I'm going to stick to Citra and Mosaic. Excuse me, but I've also got Galaxy as well, and I'm tempted because I bought some of that and put it in the freezer about 6-7 months ago. And I've not really used it yet. I did a dry hop with it, I think. Could be wrong. But I know a lot of people rave about Galaxy. So I'll give it a go. Who knows, you know, I I could try it with the next IPA that I do and have a go with Galaxy instead. So if you use Galaxy and you get on quite well with it, just pop me a comment below and just tell me how you get on and what kind of quantities you use it in. Anyway, so let's have another dig into this. Because the pineapple flavours dropped, there was a bit of sweetness there from the pineapple, so it worked all right. But because that pineapple taste has disappeared, it's just imbalanced. So don't get me wrong, I'll still drink it. I'm still in isolation. Do you want to rustle a few more? Yeah, okay. I'm still in isolation, so alcohol's alcohol at the moment, and it's the only thing getting me through the day. So yeah, not the best review on this one. It was much better 3 or 4 months ago. So I'm going to continue drinking this, and just got 3 more days for those hops to stay in the fermenter for before I take those out. Then I'm going to cold crash that bad boy for at least a week. I am running out of booze, so I don't want to leave it in cold crash for more than a week because, well, the quicker I get those out, the quicker I get my fermentation chamber back. And the quicker I get that back, the quicker I can get the next brew on. So that's all from me. Cheers, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in a couple of days' time.